wanted to kind of end on this American principle of self-government, because this is a sticking point. Is I don't know how much flack you've taken in the priesthood. You'll have to tell me, but I know I deal with a lot doing the nonprofit, and I have to just let it roll off my shoulders, right? Because I know what's in my heart, which is this principle of self-government, of bringing the community together. Because people ask me, well, Wes, when has more government ever worked? And I'm like, the Constitution, right? Like the Founding Fathers. When it's done in the spirit of the people, it makes sense. The other part is we've kind of gotten to a place in our society now where everyone says that anybody who works in government has to be terrible. It's completely useless. We don't know. And I know why they say that, because they're very frustrated at the national scene. But don't forget that we have airmen, we've got Navy seamen, we've got Army soldiers, we've got, law enforcement, teachers, all these people.
Great integrity here.
Yeah, who are paid by your taxes,
Absolutely.
right? Paid by the government, doing great work. And a lot of those people are in Navarre, they retire in Navarre, and all that. So the question...
And these are people of faith, too.
Absolutely. So then the question becomes, okay, how do you actually make it work in 2024? How do you make American government work in 2024 and not be this corrupt establishment? And that's where it comes down to limiting it, focusing it, making sure it's subservient to the people. That is why our group, and I know Jersey Jerry and Chuck and Nancy could tell you how much patience they've had to have with me, because we've been very slow at this issue. Let's do a survey. All the meetings we've done at St. Sylvester, it's for us to learn.
Certainly.
Tell me, okay, they don't like red light cameras. Cool, take it out of the study. They do want infrastructure. Put that in the study. They don't want a new law enforcement entity. Okay, take that out. It's been a lot of fine-tuning and listening to people.
You certainly have not been rash in approaching this.
Right, because I want to hear the other side. I want to hear the people on the other side. I want to hear their concerns. They're worried about taxes. Okay, let's get the taxes as low as possible. Let's use as many other sources of revenue, because they're concerned about that. Families are struggling. I know, I get it. My family's the same way, just trying to make ends meet. They're worried about change. Okay, let's speak to those concerns. Mm-hmm. Let's show them how much things are changing now, where things are headed, and if they don't incorporate, where it's going to go. And let's stand up for the people of Navarre. And that's what we were doing here, Father, is we were standing up, and I said it in this speech, for our right to vote, but also for the anti-folks' right to vote.
Well, again, I think that's the issue here, and I think it's a more important issue, is that the people, pro and con, should have an opportunity
to speak
their mind in a referendum, and that's why I do hope they revisit it and reconsider it.
Yeah, we'll figure out some kind of way. I mean, there's a lot of different tools. The process is very complicated and vague and stuff like that, but it really comes down to, we're not going to give up on the issue. We're going to figure out some way to move forward with it, work with the state representatives and all that stuff. And like you were saying, we haven't been rash. We've been very methodical. And we're going to continue that.